Just like that. All right, it's that time again. Time for another solo overnighter in the woods. And on that note, you got a lot to do, so let's get to it. All right, so here we are. We're at the jumping off point of one of the properties that I film on. Like I said, since day one, there's 3 properties that I film on. I've been doing it, and I'm going to continue to do it. Now, before we get too far down the trail, we have 100 Corporals Corner stainless steel and carbon steel skillets dropping to the website as we speak, corporalscorner.com. Both styles have that classic removable handle. Now, as an added bonus, we're going to throw in 25 stainless steel and 25 carbon steel left-handed skillets. What do I mean by that? It means the pour spout is located on the right side. So if you're left-hand dominant, you can pour just like this. The right-hand skillets, as you look down, the pour spout is on the left side for your dominant right hand. Whether it be right-handed or left-handed, stainless steel, or even carbon, all these skillets are located on my website, corporalscorner.com. And once again, that link is located in my video description box. While you're there, grab a skillet bag and patch. I'm not going to play pretend that I'm 10 miles deep in the woods to go film a YouTube video. My channel is specifically education/adventure. Education is first because it's very important that you learn how to do these skills, and you can do them from your house, your backyard, etc., until you're comfortable. Then go out to a campsite, stay an overnighter, stay somewhere safe, get comfortable, then go out and actually do it for real. And that's the intent of my channel. That was the intent of my channel 16 years ago, and it still is today. And I'm going to keep doing it no matter what. Now, with that said, those that are still following my channel, and it's a very small group, and I appreciate every one of you, you notice I'm doing a lot of work lately with the military harness, the old school military gear that we gave a facelift to, and periodically you'll see 1 or 2 seconds of a weapon that I'm carrying. I'm doing this for several reasons. One is I'm 49 years old, and I am now at my military standards weight, and I'm in shape like I was 30 years ago. The max weight for me is 209, and I'm coming in right around 207. So I'm happy with that. I can do exactly what I did 30 years ago, and I'm going to take that and go out in the woods, and I'm going to train and play like it's real because I can. Now, on that note, the other thing that I'm working on right now is I have a few things that I'm going to get eyes on. Some I will film, some I will not. The things that I will not film is anything to do with a contract. I've been asked to go look at a few things, and I'm going to go do so. Occasionally I contract myself to go do some stuff or go find out that there's individuals operating in certain areas they shouldn't be, talking a big game and destroying the landscape. So, you know, I may or may not have been asked to go look at that. That kind of thing, we're going to just leave as it is. Real quick before I forget, we're not only dropping Sunday videos, we're dropping midweek videos all throughout the summer, as well as several shorts a week as well. If you're not being notified by YouTube, guess what? You're not going to be. So here are 7 quick ways to be notified or guarantee notification. 1, simply going to my YouTube channel and checking out the new videos. Midweek videos and shorts, they're right there. Next, go to my website, corporalscorner.com. Once you're there, click on the tab that says YouTube. Takes you straight to YouTube. Next, we have a free email list on my website. In the same location, we have a free phone app that I pay for. It's compatible with both Android and iPhone. Next, we have 2 Facebook pages. Either one, we post multiple times throughout the week. as well as all the new videos that drop. And lastly, you have Corporals Corner on Instagram. Right there, you got 7 different ways to guarantee you'll never miss a gear drop or YouTube video ever again. Very simple process. Just take a loop and place it inside of itself and you are done. Boom. And I think that'll work. And we can just simply tie out a guide line and it should pull that thing tight. Now here's the truth behind this. I'm not convinced. If I got to connect 3 tent poles to make basically a stick, I can walk into the woods and grab a stick and shove it up there and do that. The issue with all ponchos is going to be the hood. The material is not a complete rectangle. It's kind of bowed around the long legs of that rectangle. And so what we had to do was, like all poncho shelters, tie off the hood, and it's got to be pulled and tied off somewhere. Otherwise, you're going to get that sag because it's not a perfect rectangle. So all we did was we tied it to a tree or to a branch on a tree. Luckily, we were underneath the tree. If you're doing a standalone shelter, what most people do is they hammer in long branches in an X pattern and then pull it up over that X and stake it out. That's an option too. So am I convinced to carry, metal or aluminum tent stakes and 3 tent poles around with me to use with a poncho? No. I can make a tent stake, I can get plastic tent stakes, I can find a stick in the woods. So, this is one of the harder shelters to put up. Only other option would be an A-frame, where I would use one of these and stake it out. Again, I'm not convinced. I can do that with a ridgeline or 2 sticks in the woods. But it is what it is, and we tried it, and those that wanted to see it, there you go. So we're going to try to burn this full indentation into the board. It's going to give me the full diameter so I can carve my notch. It's also going to give me a good indicator of how my arm's doing. So let's see how this vibration feels up and down as the muscles contract. So I'll find out here real quick. Actually, with it locked into my wrist against my shin, it's not really that bad. I can still feel it though. And again, we're not going for an ember. I just want to make sure that I can do this. Perfect. Okay. I think we'll be okay. Just like that. Safe to say, I'm healed. every 5 to 7 minutes. I'm probably gonna rotate it about 1/3 for a good 30 minutes and then open it up and check it. If it's not done, we'll continue on for another 10, 15 minutes, but by then it should be perfect. Smells amazing. It's exactly what's supposed to be. A rolled up DiGiorno pizza with stuffed crust. Get you all in a few. All right, so that was eventful. The important takeaway for me, which I'm the most happy about, is I'm able to do a bow drill out in the woods and actually get an ember. And I haven't done that in probably, man, I want to say 7 or 8 months at least. And didn't do it the entire time I was hurt. Didn't want to even attempt that. I mean, just merely bumping this or any type of vibration going through my arm was a nightmare. But it's good to know that I can actually take that and it actually, you know, worked. So I'm happy. So my plan is to wait till darkness falls here, and then I'm gonna go out down a couple of these trails and I'm gonna sit and just look, listen, smell, and just remember how it was back in the day with the Marine Corps and default to my training and things like that. I want to just sit back and just relax. Those that have any type of old school military gear, such as well, what I'm looking for is an old school Starlight scope that will attach to an M16A2. And those that have seen them or used them, you know what I'm talking about. You got basically your carrying handle, there's a small hole in it and it attaches right onto that. It's about that big and you just look through it. I don't want to attach it to a weapon. I want to just be like, and just look around. That's probably the cheapest route that I can go, or find something similar to where it's not going to give off any type of signal, so somebody else who has a more advanced, you know, optics can't see me sitting here with like a laser beam flying around when I'm looking at night. That's the cheap ones, and those that know. And people are like, I'm out here being tactical, and you can look over and see them and you're like, yeah, right. You're not looking for infrared heat signatures, you're just looking for more light, and you can actually see things, you know, that aren't there. They light up. Important thing is you don't give away your position. So if somebody has one of those or knows where to get one, hit me up in the comment section. But we'll talk about all that stuff down the road once I get everything laid out how I want it. On that note, I'm going to get my stuff. I'm going to head down this trail and set in for the night, or for the next couple hours anyways. So I appreciate everyone who still watches. Thank you for the support. Like I said, we got a lot of things lined up here, and hopefully we'll get it all going in the next few months, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Because once again, it's something else that people are not doing. Just saying. Now let's go and get out of here. With that, all the gear in my videos can be found in one spot. My website, corporalscorner.com. Now please do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, and then ring that notification bell. Once you ring that bell, please select all notifications. And as always, thank you for your comments, views, and support. Thanks for watching. Get out in the field, have some fun. I'm going to catch you next time.